this game was very high paced. I was impressed by who I came to see, both of them. This Isaiah Collier is the Isaiah Collier I've been waiting to see. You know, the Isaiah Collier you heard about, but you didn't really see too much these last couple games. So, and I'm glad it was against Newton and um, Castle, because if it wasn't, it would have been like, you know, it was cool. It would have been cool to see, but this was big. Like, you could tell this was big. Like, I gotta go out here and go at him. I gotta go off, and you could tell he had it on him. Like, I ain't see like all the stuff that usually like that we didn't talk about Collier. I think he answered them questions this game. Like, we was talking about the last 4 games we was watching. Like, man, his finishing ain't been up to par, and his shooting was bad, and like he just was kind of forcing a lot of stuff. But yesterday, he played a complete game. Like, I was happy to see it. Like, even like they team just had a solid game. Page showed me a little more. See, we was just talking about him on the phone yesterday, and I was like, man, he sometimes when he out there, he look like he don't know what he doing. But yesterday, you know, I see why he following Collier. Like, if he gonna get better, he gotta have him on his side, because without Collier, he can't really create for himself. He not one of those bigs who can do a lot. He literally gonna need a point guard. So I was happy to see the stuff he can do. He still got a lot of work though. He was driving the paint protecting. He had a couple of flashy finishes, but not too much. He got like his upsides, whatever they call it. But I was just happy to see, you know, he had a solid game. But all in all, it's a fun game, even though they Newton started to get smacked. And
Boy, I was just gonna
Castle
say,
really was, yeah, I was like Castle really was everything I wanted to see. Like, just like how poised he is, his pace, his is one of the best handles in high school. I don't see a lot of people handling the ball how Castle was handling the ball. It was moves. Ooh, when he was hitting it as it was going, like as he was doing the play, breaking down, to have like missed the shot or get blocked or some stuff like that. But bro, mid-range game, 3-level scoring, it all over the place. Like, he just got his game is just well put together for anybody in his class. Like if he wanted to, and then I think I was most impressed with his playmaking. His teammates was missing the shots, but he can get people
yeah,
open. I like that about him. I see why they probably got him as a combo guard, because his playmaking skills, them hoes up there. I say they up there. But all in all, it was a good game. I was happy. It was a good game. You know, the score probably won't show there because Wheeler took off, but all in all, she was fire. So yeah, it was everything I
uh,
wanted to see.
see, I got some of the similar things to say, but I ain't gonna stud. You know, I was hard on Collier, and I was telling you, I was like, bro, this is one of my last chances. They talking about he this all. They was comparing him to Jason Kidd. They was like, oh, he a great
Yeah,
passer. He can
and
do
they
this. He can
just did
do
it. Yeah,
that. And I ain't gonna stunt. This was the Collier passing, the passing display he put on today. Well, yesterday. That shit was
yesterday.
crazy. Like he had a couple like cross court passes to the corner. He had some no look dump offs. He literally just was
One's them low
going
midget
above and
under the
beyond
leg.
playing passing skills. Yeah. Like like he was finishing better than he was drawing fouls. He was hitting threes. He hit some deep threes. It was a plays
Man,
where he hit a three and then Castle came back, hit a layup, then he came back and hit another three that was even deeper. It just he the type of player that like he responds and he tries to respond to every moment. Like if it's another star on the other side and they do something, he want to come down and he want to do something. So it's like he has
mm-hmm.
that alpha heart in terms of just you do something, I can do it better. You go at me, I'm gonna go at you harder. He got that. He just got that
Mm-hmm.
dog in him. And today, well, yes, I keep saying today because I watched it today. But he
Yeah.
put it all together: the passing, the shooting, and the finishing, drawing fouls. So I really thought Isaiah Collier did good. Stephon Castle, I felt like I don't know. I don't know if it was his teammates or I don't know what it was. It was just kind of like it never looked. I feel like Wheeler was gonna win the whole time, and
Oh
it
yeah,
kind of was like,
for sure. Yeah, for sure. It like I don't like when he had like it's like you at first it went from him like just trying to figure it out. Like he to get his shots, and he was like, all right, let me play back. Let me try to get my teammates because they was with the sets that Wheeler was running for him, where they have somebody shadowing, like they have somebody guarding him, and they had the other person shadowing behind the other person just in case he want to get loose. They have Page following. So with the sets that they was running, would have it where they was just trying to contain him. So he like, look, let me try to pass the ball. And as he passing the ball, nobody's doing nothing. So he like, bro, I gotta go. Let me go to the paint. Let me. It's like he had to do everything. I ain't see one person be like, all right, let me take the load off him. They was talking about I forgot the name of the one dude, but he probably had a couple shots, but he wasn't too
oh,
effective
Chicago
where he can
Newton.
help. Yeah, yeah, like with somebody who can like basically like they were saying like he's like somebody who can take the load off, but he was just like starting to be out there after a while. Like after a couple plays, he was just kind of out there. He wasn't like doing too much to take the load off Council. So I feel like Council really, if Council wanted to, he could have really put up more points than that if he wanted to. But I feel like bro really wanted to win. So he's like, but let me get my teammates involved. Let me do this and do that because they was already trapping them and they had him working hard early. They on him had no easy game. He had to pull that 22 out of his ass. Like he had to really go to that 22 because they was not giving him easy nothing. I'm talking about every play they on him two. He got to break down two defenders, then get to paint. Then when he Page waiting on him, he had to work hard for it. That's why I was impressed with it. Like everything he did, like I was like they team. It's not an impressive team. Like as a team
Yeah.
ball, Newton is not impressive, but Castle is everything I knew he was gonna be, and I'm just ready to see him at UConn because UConn class going in this year is gonna be wild. They finna be crazy.
Who else? Who they got?
They got Jaden Ross from
You said Jaden Ross.
and they got Saul. Yeah, Jaden Ross, the wing, the light
I'm
skinned
trying to.
wing. He beat him and
Oh,
VJ
okay,
Edge
okay,
King.
okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
I was trying to think.
yeah, him and yeah, they going to UConn together. And they got some more. It's another guard. Like it's a couple. I done seen it's another guard, Solomon Ball. I think he go to Brewster, if I'm not mistaken. But he another big guard. Like they got a lot of big guards and wings going. They all can play with each other. Like the way they play styles here, they all can play with each other. But bro, UConn class going in is gonna be an underrated class. They got an underrated 2023 class going in. I'm talking about they got the big players and they all can play well together. They got a solid class like going in. So I know UConn finna be crazy. And the way that when
Okay,
they all play UConn like.
okay. It's around that time. I get curious, so now I got questions.
Yeah.
So when it comes to Collier, I'm gonna start with him first because I can't lie, he was the most impressive player in the game. He outperformed Castle in my opinion in terms of
Oh yeah.
individual and team success. So it was like so when it comes to Collier, do you do you say he's the best point guard in high school right now? Just like off potential and production?
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. He's the purest point guard. Him and Bronny is like they have, and I think he just more of a better passer than Bronny, but Bronny can play make too. But what gives Collier their notches, he do everything with the playmaking from the flashes to how fast his passes is. Like he's a natural playmaker. You know what I'm saying? So him and Bronny is my favorite makers in this whole class. But Collier just sets himself apart just because how like you could tell he love it. Like you can tell this is what he been doing this for a while. Like his vision, just how bro he them passes he was throwing was so fast, bro. I'm talking about I was like, oh my God, like he was throwing them so hard. And like they just come with just being a playmaker, like, hey, I don't need nobody to touch it. It was like quarterback like he was throwing stuff like I was just like, ooh, like when you gotta when you're on to somebody passing, like That like it's that's
Mhm.
how impressive it is, and like he's just one of them ones. I feel like, and then he already got the size, so everybody like his stock, like everybody already saying, oh, he's the first round pick. Like everybody already liking him for next year when they were like, oh, he gonna hit the ground running at USC, or he gonna be straight. First round pick, like they already, because they see the size, they already, they love the classical point guards. You already know they love the pass first, when they can finish, and then he showed the shooting, and then he just got the size. He can take the contact. He had got hurt, came back. Like, bro, want to win. That's a guy you'll
I was
want on
just
your
gonna
team.
say
So yeah,
his
that production, and then
mentality.
yeah, the mental thing, and what's different, like, because in 2023 you got a lot of different guards. Like even with point guards, they all do like something different. Ain't nobody, you don't got like a five, a five of they can play making. You got a good five that can do this. Like they all doing something different. You got this point guard who just shoot threes and a sniper, and you got this dude who just all around slash, all around score, and you got this guy. Like everybody do something different in this class, and it's like it's not too playmaking heavy, or they not the biggest, but they competitive. I can't say that 2023 is competitive. Like they got a lot of guard. Like most of the guards in this class are competitive. Every time I see guards and guard matchups, they always show up. Like the guards always, like, you could tell they're like, I'm not trying to lose this game. Like, bro, I gotta come at him. Like this a competitive class. They not the best looking for a skill or roles and shit like that. But far as competing with each other when they play each other and guard on guards play, I don't never be not impressed when I see the guards go up against each other. So yeah, Collier right now, yeah, he got the highest. Like we already kind of know when college happened, we already kind of know where he gonna be or where they gonna be looking at him at. Like no matter what, because the size already and his passing skills, they love it. So yeah, I say he got right now he got the most, like, for his production wise and everything. He gonna be the one everybody need to be looking out for, because
Okay.
he ready.
So give me a grade on him. Give me a grade on him in this Wheeler versus Newton game. This was a big
Uh,
game.
I give him an A+. I give him an A+. Cause that
Okay.
shooting surprised me. I'm not gonna lie. He was shooting forward too. I was like, oh my god, that's all I really need to see. Cause I was like, I just need to see consistent jumper from him. Cause like a lot of these dudes, like I was saying, in this class are different for as like how they approach scoring. Like, so like you really see him probably finish or try to finish more, but you really ain't seen his jumper that much. So when he was showing the range, I'm like, man, if he can keep that consistent like that, showing he can shoot at that range already, man, hey, the sky's the limit. So I give him an A+. I give him an A+.
See, I give him a solid A. I give him a solid A. Uh, it's just because, and it wasn't nothing because of this performance. It was just all them past performances. It's still like I want to see you
Yeah.
keep doing this. So it's like, you get an A right now, man. So let's switch to Stephon Castle. So just in this game overall, where do you see what did you see in terms of grade, and what do you see his potential looking like going forward, Stephon Castle?
Man, I still feel like Stephon Castle gonna be one of a star. Just it's just like, bro, that's, man, his just the way he approached scoring, his feel for the game is just like, bro, if you watch Castle and you not impressed, you weird. Like, bro, his feel, like his handle, his jumper smooth. Like he don't take, I ain't like, he don't take bad shots. Like, bro, comfortable. He real comfortable. Kind of is he so comfortable? It's weird. Like, it's like, man, why are you so poised? Like he real
Yeah,
poised. So like, far as potential, I see him. I really do see him being a star. Like, bro, he's 6'6" already. Like he going in UConn. Like, bro, I come on, bro. He's gonna, like, if he keep doing what I don't see nothing. I don't like. Only thing I really need to see from him is get better on the defensive end. Like, just like at least be solid, because it's not gonna get easy.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
not gonna get easy for him on the defensive end, because, bro, he's 6'6" already. You gotta have something. So on the defensive end, it's probably his biggest flaw, I think. And if he can work on that, the sky's the limit for him too. But at 6'6" already, and then they say point guard, but I see more shooting guard that has the ability to pass. So I'm gonna say have it where he can at least be able to hold somebody or get turnovers on defense a little bit, or just use your athleticism a little bit, I think he can be one of the best shooting guard, if not the best shooting guard coming out next year. So I really hope he can pull it together though, as far
You,
as
you got a
defense, because
you got a player comp for him. You got a similar play style.
the only like I said on the phone, the only person I seen like the way he picked what he want to do, handle and finishing, I seen a bigger Donovan Mitchell. That's what I saw.
Mhm,
Like the way he picked his shots and everything. I saw a
mhm,
bigger Donovan Mitchell. That's exactly who I saw. Like he got the same finesse. His body type and body size is not the same, but he's way like just way bigger. Like his feel is the same. The handle, like I could tell you probably can tell he watched Donovan Mitchell. I think he do.
mhm.
Like from just by the way he approached the game, I think he do. But yeah, that's
Okay,
why I see a bigger Donovan Mitchell.
okay. What grade you give him for this game?
I give him a B. I give him a B. Like because he played a good part. He tried I could tell that team without him will be even worse because they got smacked with him. And I could tell like he just one of them dudes who kind of put it all out there, he another dude who played real hard. I could tell he wanted to win, but he when he knew they wasn't gonna win, he was still playing hard. So I give him a B just because all the stuff I seen he did good. The defense wasn't the best, but it wasn't like real bad where I'm like, bro, he's terrible. You know what I'm saying? Just out there as a cone, he was trying. He's just like, bro, you only can do so much on call. You can't really, it's not a lot you can really do. And so he just got to work on that, just being a body or just being more of because he was getting steals like more off ball. So he probably got to work on that, doing like off ball turnover stuff more because he got long arms and he's 6'6". So he probably got to be more of that guy. Than he probably just not the best on ball, but he gonna have to work on that. But besides that, it was a good game. I give it a B. It wasn't. It could have been better, but I just think that's how the game was gonna go regardless when they just playing Willa because Willa got their number. So
Yeah, okay.
yeah, I give him a B.
Uh, See, I'll follow along with you on that. I'll give him a B too. Uh, I like I like I like his player profile. I like his
Yeah.
build. I like everything. He seems like the total package when it comes to a modern guard. So it's
Yes.
like I'm very interested to see his development. I liked his flashes in the mid range, like his midi pull up. Like I feel like if he could just keep working on that and develop a couple more counters, even probably a post game, I feel like bro, he could probably be a special scorer, like damn near on any level. Just because they were like he's 6'6", 6'9" wingspan. He
Mm-hmm.
bounced. You know what I'm saying? He got solid quickness. He looked like he gonna be strong. Like he gonna
Yeah.
be able to be a strong guard. So it's just he's definitely one to watch. I'm gonna be definitely tuning in to him at UConn. I think he going somewhere with a really good coach. Uh and they got a really good scheme. So I'm gonna be definitely following him, and I like Jaden Ross too. So it's just like that's gonna be a dude I'm keeping up with, especially when it comes to that draft. Because 6'6"
Mm-hmm.
guard that you can put the ball in his hand. I did you see any catch and shoot flashes from? Because I kind of don't remember.
That, that's why I was just gonna say. I think he's they point guard for real, and that's probably why they got him at point guard. Now it makes sense because they didn't give him no catch and shoot opportunities. He had none. He had none. Like he literally had to work for his points. And then when he
Yeah,
wasn't on the ball, he'd be sitting there waiting, like, hey, hit me, hit me, hit me. And I not matter of fact, I probably seen two. I know when they halftime when they swapped to the other side, he had two of them where he was just at the top of the key waiting on the ball and he shot him. But besides those, it wasn't too much. But I feel like I like him as a two. I feel like if he like you going to a spot like UConn, he gonna get a lot of that off ball, on ball. Depends
yeah,
on what they need. But I know for sure at UConn, he getting a lot of off ball. A lot. Like UConn gonna have him right. UConn
yeah.
gonna have him right.